it's different now, you know, like I'm not coming just to come, I'm coming to win, and that's all there is to it.
Yep, come on! Yep, come on! Yep! One more. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay.
What's changed is I've gotten better at training. I've gotten better at eating. I've been smarter with my supplements from Matt's perspective, as well as from learning from him, because not only is he my coach, but he's also my mentor for my coaching. All of those things coupled together have helped me change my physique way more in the last 2 years than I did in the previous 3 or 4.
It's going to be as many reps as I can, 30 seconds rest, as many reps as I can, 30 seconds rest, as many reps as I can, 3 times. 3 times.
Yep, come on! Okay.
So like I've always had an athletic background. I was a 3-sport athlete until basically eventually gearing everything towards football. My later years in high school was just football focused, and then I did play college football as well for a few years. I had a friend that competed in a show, and I was pretty much bit by the bug because I went to support him, and I thought that it was the coolest thing ever. You know, I saw the physiques, and this was just an amateur NPC show. I saw the physiques, I saw what I could attain and be like, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Having a fiance now that also competes, it's pretty much like we've dedicated our lives to bodybuilding. You know, we've had talks about having kids and stuff like that, and it probably isn't going to happen, mainly because we just have so many goals and things that we want to do before we, you know, walk away from the stage for the last time.
Let's go. Yep. Come on. Let's go.
I was very lucky that when I was 21, I met a great guy named Stephen Mott, who I competed against in my very first show. He taught me what DC training was. If anyone doesn't know what DC training is, that's Dante Trudell's dog crap training. Dusty Hanshaw has made it very mainstream now. I've worked with Dusty to write my training before, and I did that for about like 2.5, 3 years, and I saw a ton of progress with it. Basically, the idea of it is, training to complete failure, and doing so in the sense of filming my sets and having somebody keep me accountable by sending my videos to them and making sure that I was getting every ounce of effort I could out of every single set was what I needed to learn how to train. And that aspect of it really is what's taken me as far as I've gotten at this point.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh. Whoa.
My very first national show experience was really because I wanted higher competition. At that point, I had won every contest that I had been in, not the overalls, but my classes, and I wanted to just challenge myself. It was just, let's just keep going. I had done a show prior, almost won the whole show. I was really happy with how I looked. At the time, I was working with Chris Tuttle, and then we pushed on to North Americans. We made a decision to pull some weight down and do the lightweight division, which I came in second. And that was, an eye-opening experience for me to be able to see those guys backstage and just be like blown away by what that level of bodybuilding really looks like. I understand this is still amateur bodybuilding, but that's the highest level of amateur bodybuilding at the national level. And so for me, that first one was really just getting my feet wet. I had no expectations going in. I just wanted to come in completely shredded, and I know that, and I did. And we can, anybody can look back at those pictures, and I achieved everything I wanted to with that show. With 19, I had every inclination that I could, win that class. The difference between 2019 and now 2021 with Matt versus working with Chris, because I was with Chris Tuttle at that time, is Matt and I have talked about this since I stepped off stage at USA's in 2019 as a middleweight, that the next time that I step on stage, we'll be shooting for a pro card as a light heavyweight. I told him that I wouldn't get on stage until I was legitimately going to be a light heavyweight at the national level. I was done competing in middleweights. And Matt has routinely told me, when seeing my check-ins, he's like, I know that you can do this. I know you can win. I know you can win. Because he's the one who sees them on a week-to-week basis. So the difference is I'm hungrier now, because in 19, I thought I could do it, but I was really the only one who thought I could do it. I didn't have a supporting cast that was also hyping me up and telling me that you can win this show and turn pro. And I came in third at, USA's as a middleweight, and, arguably could have been higher or lower, however, you want to look at it. But this year, now knowing that I've got Matt in my corner, then I think, just what Matt and I have accomplished in the 2 years, that it's not even been a full 2 years that we've been working together, my physique has completely changed. I mean, I competed at 170, I weighed in at 176 right on the dot. I was on stage about 180 at USA's in 2019. And just today, I'm just over 220 at 5'5". And now, granted, I'm off-season weight now, and that was prep weight, but I prepped for USA's starting at 198 pounds.
Last movement, last set. So this is the final set of the whole workout. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna hit a Widowmaker set, so no less than 20 reps. I'm basically gonna stand with this bar on my back until I hit 20 reps. So I'm not gonna rack it. I'm gonna make sure that I hit it. If I have to have my spotter help me on the last couple reps, I'm gonna have him help me. So just gonna go for broke. Last set, we're gonna make it good.
Go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 6. Come on. 7. Let's go. 8. Come on. 9. 10. Okay.
Oh.
I go to some dark places, you know, like to get myself to do what I need to do to get to the level that I'm going to be at. But all I can say is this, is that I know for a fact that I'll have done my homework when I come that day. I will be at my very all-time best. I will be the biggest that I've ever been, and I will likely be the most shredded I've ever been. So, and I know that I have a good shape to back it up. So you better come right, because if you don't, I'm going to embarrass you.